Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about the care package changes in Season 13, specifically about the Spitfire and what you can expect. Along with that, there are a couple of little changes that happened that you may not be aware of that Apex just pushed out, so we're going to cover that as well, and we're going to go ahead and give out 45 bucks today. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but now let's talk about Apex. Let's go ahead and start off with a quick update that Respawn did yesterday that you may not have noticed. They returned the standard ranked rotations with drop-off included. They added the booster level to the level 3 wingman in arenas, but they also reverted that unintentional Sheila buff where there was less wind-up time for her ultimate. However, that does give a good indication that they are actually working on a Rampart buff. There's no reason for that to get changed unless they weren't tinkering with it. In other interesting news, Jake Lucky actually reported that just ahead of the Apex Legends $1 million LAN event that's going to be taking place in Sweden, only half of the 40 qualified teams will actually get travel funding from EA, with some orgs that won't actually be able to participate. This is very much not normal for pro tournaments, especially for a company that relies on a ton of publicity from players to actually hype up the game in these tournaments. Imperial Hal and a couple others like Nicewig actually stepped up and are covering the funding. After editing and making this video, EA and Apex Legends decided to cover the expenses of the pro players. So I'm glad to see that it all ended well, but next time just cover the travel expenses before there's an internet outrage. It'll make you look better. Also, quick little tip for those of you who are actually playing on the next gen version of Apex Legends, you may have noticed an issue with your audio. I certainly did. If you actually go into your settings and you turn it onto stereo uncompressed, it does fix the issue. Right now the audio is scuffed otherwise, so do that if you want to go ahead and fix your setting. Now moving into some Season 13 news. For those of you who don't know, Shrugtal actually data mined a couple of the battle pass skins and they are falling under the term Hero Knight. Now we know that there are two legendary for the weaponry, and that is the Car SMG and for the Spitfire as well, so those will be your legendary battle pass skins. And yesterday I showed you guys the legendary Bloodhound battle pass skin along with the Newcastle epic skin, but I totally forgot to mention this, and Vantage Main 45 pointed it out to me on Twitter. There is the Car SMG with also the Hero Knight battle pass name, which shows that this is going to be our legendary Car SMG skin for it. That will be the level 1 battle pass skin. It's untextured right now, but it does have a dragon on it, as you can see, going over the mouthpiece along with its tail and scales on the back. Since there is no other reactive skin for this, that means the Spitfire will be our legendary reactive skin for the battle pass at level 100 and 110. Also, a source told me from the inside that straight up it's in the files that it is the reactive battle pass skin. Now with the Spitfire receiving the level 100 and 110 reactive skin, it will be pulled out of the care package. This is also further backed up by an interview Kajana had with John Larson, the senior developer designer, where they stated that they wanted to pull out the Spitfire very soon. This all lines up with everything that's been stated by Respawn, what's in the files, and what we've seen from leaks. And I've very much heard rumors from sources saying that the Rampage is going to be put in, but I want to be very clear, I haven't seen any definitive proof of that yet, but it does seem to line up. So now the question is, what is going to that we haven't seen before? We did receive a leak that had about 7 or 8 different unique weapons that you could see that were being tested out. The only one with a full and complete model was the Nemesis AR, which is energy based. It's actually pretty cool. It has a 4 burst fire. However, if you hit the target enough, it then becomes fully automatic. It's also the only one that had a fully rendered and textured model. However, with all the meta changes in the care package with the LMGs, I have a hard time believing they're going to add another one in for this season. I expect Nemesis AR this season with the Maelstrom right after. Remember though that nothing is 100% confirmed until Respawn shows us in a trailer or tells us directly. This is just all the news, leaks, and data mining connected together. Give you guys the best picture of what's going on with Apex. Let me know down below, how do you feel about the Spitfire coming back into the meta, and how do you also feel about the Nemesis AR? And until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands. I'll see you out there.